boss fight.
And that's why it's hilarious when we had like earlier. So I was like, why don't you just use Bio on Seymour? Because bosses are immune to every status effect. Why would I ever think that Bio would work? Like, Bio doesn't work on basic enemies. Why would it work on Seymour?
And like sometimes they're weak to like one status effect, but because you're so used to them being immune to all status effects, it's like, oh.
And you could scan him, but I like the idea of, like, trying to brute force it, 'cause that's like part of the fun.
Sir Auron! Everyone!
Oh no. Story shit's happening. There's not actually an Aeon down there.
So this is where like
You learn. It's where like the
we
drop
have to
happens.
have like the destruction sphere later and like the Aeon somewhere else, is it?
I believe so, yes. So we have the destruction sphere from here, then we can go get Anima. Which is why we don't have like the name Aeon thing on yet, because that's not for a while. And it's also the one as well, like every time we stream this game, someone's coming, are you going to get that Aeon? Do you know about it? It's like, yes, everyone knows about it. It's the first thing you learn.
That's the thing is, I get that if it was me streaming it, I'd have no idea, but clearly like people can see that you know what you're doing in this game. Like,
Apparently not.
is to me, just even though, you know, I've already spoken to you about this plenty of times in the past, just watching you talk about the game, you would assume like, oh, yeah, well, Karl knows exactly where he's like going on the sphere and knows what happens in the story. Like, oh, you must have played it before.
Entrust. Open up this door now.
Open the door to Auron.
If you want quick hit,
What's quick hit?
you just get to act faster. It costs MP, but you get to act faster.
So it's using MP to do like a one-turn haste instead, basically.
Yeah, and it's really
Right,
fucking
okay.
good. Especially when your character's doing as much damage as mine is.
Because like, I was like just thinking then, but we already have haste. Like, what's the difference?
It's that thing of like, if you just keep spamming it, you give every one of your damage dealers that attack and just win. Like, Kimari's doing like, what, 3,000-4,000 damage per hit, and if you can do that every time...
Yeah.
This isn't a faith. It's just an empty statue.
No, there's no faith in here.
That statue lost
Big
its
secrets.
powers of faith long ago.
Oh no.
It is Lord Zayon, the first faith of
We'll
the
say that
final
guy was just
summoning.
in.
He's a
What you
ghost,
see
so...
before you is all that remains of him. Lord Zayon is... his soul is gone.
What is the character limit? Was it 8, did we decide?
Well, he's not going to come in today anyway, so...
There's no final aim.
No, but just so people, I guess, can think of a better name for next time.
Lady
like 10, I
Yunalesca will
think.
show you the path. The final Aeon
Was it?
will be yours.
Something like 8 or 10, I don't know.
The
I think it might be 10. I think it might be 8 because I think. Wait.
Either way, we've got big
Yeah,
exclamations.
because Shiva Inu was
the
8,
lady awaits.
and we couldn't put the space in it. Yeah, so it was 8.
So do you want to try and challenge Yunalesca? So we can give it a go.
I mean, let's give it a go.
This was gonna happen, didn't you?
Yes.
And that's the explanation
Why
there.
didn't you tell us?
Because it's really sad.
Mhm.
You have to sacrifice one of
If
your
I had
party
told you the
members to
truth,
become like the final Aeon.
Would that really have stopped you from coming?
So that's how it works, Lucas. The final Aeon is you don't have a faith, you sacrifice your guardian,
I'm not going back.
and one of your guardians becomes the final Aeon.
Well, I mean, if we sacrifice Auron, he's already dead, right?
Yeah.
Yuna is safe. Kimari protect.
That's the thing as well. I don't think Kimari would mind getting sacrificed.
No, he wouldn't. He'd be all over it.
But the problem is, like, they explain later that the final Aeon eventually gets taken over by Sin and becomes the new Sin. So even though you get to kill it...
Coming!
Oh, are you ready for
I'm
like,
coming.
the worst
Lady
character design in the
Yunalesca.
game?
Oh no.
Well,
Oh,
Yeah!
No. Oh no.
We're playing a JRPG now.
Summoner,
Oh, but it's fan service, Karl. Fuck off.
I will
The thing
now
is, though, I'm a
bestow
fan and I
you
don't
that
like this.
which
Where's my
Yeah.
fan service? I
Exactly.
final summoning
I respect women. Where's my video
will be
game?
yours.
Just every anime, and I'm like, ugh. I think that's one of the refreshing things
You
about
must
Attack on
choose
Titan
the
is
one
it's
whom I will change
one of the only
to
animes
become
I've
the
watched of
faith
recent that
of the
doesn't seem to
final
do this
summoner.
shit.
Keep in mind as well that Yuna is named after
There
this
must be a
character.
bond
Yeah.
between chosen
So
and
look at
sin.
Yuna's outfit.
For
Look how
that is what the
demure
final
and
summoning
reserved she
is.
is. This is the character she's named for.
The bond between husband and wife.
They're basically the same.
Mother and child. Or or between friends. If that bond is strong enough, its light will conquer sin. 1,000 years ago, I chose my husband Zeon
Oh, okay.
as my fate.
So that's what you have to do.
Mod, auto mod being like, this looks like misogyny because
Do it
it
is-
was like, it looked female.
No,
Yeah.
female, and then S.
You will soon be
Females.
freed of
Jokes
worry
that thing
and
that
pain.
weird men do.
Right.
For
Yeah.
once you
Love the
call
psycho
forth
clap, hell
the
yeah.
final
Got some
aeon.
in my house right now.
Your life will
I,
end.
I can't wait to come and steal some because it looks awesome.
There's a couple left. People have been nabbing
Because
them
I
all week.
remember last time when I just bought something from Psyche, you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
They
Why are you
sent us them
buying
for
it?
free. Look at you as like proper
I'm
dumbass.
like,
face
okay,
sweat.
Carl, I guess. I guess. Okay, I'll just come and steal it.
And this is what happened when like.
Too late. Let us
This is
turn
why
back.
Auron hates everything in this
I
world.
turn
Because he not
back.
only
Who
lost
will defeat sin?
Braska, he lost Jack.
Would you have some other summoner and his guardians go
Yeah.
through this? But, my lord, there must be another way.
This is the only way we got now.
I just don't understand how I can see Jack do the Jack shot Mark 3 and then he
Make
doesn't.
me the faith. I've been doing some
Oh, he's
thinking.
like, make me the faith.
My dream is back in the others, Anakin.
Yeah.
I wanted to make that runt into a star blitz
And he's
player.
like, I've got nothing left to live
Show
for
him
anyway.
the
There's
view
nothing in
from
this
the
world
top,
that
you
means
know.
anything to me except for you guys.
But
So
now I know
fuck
there's
it.
no way home for me.
I hate my son.
I'm
Let
never
me
gonna see
let me
him
die.
again. My dream's never gonna come true.
He's basically
Okay, so
said,
this makes sense of like, yeah, I get what you mean now. Of like,
I'll fight
oh,
sin with
they
you,
made him the
Braska.
faith. He became the
maybe my
Aeon, but
life
then
will have
the
meaning,
Aeon
you
becomes
know.
sin.
Don't do
Because-
this,
So that's
Jack.
how Jack became sin. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
There may be another way.
And it's that thing
We'll think
of-
something, I know.
that's where all your party's like, I'd be willing to become the Aeon,
thought
but
this
I don't
through.
want to be responsible for killing other people.
Besides,
And
I ain't
presumably
getting
as
any younger, so
well,
I might as well make
that's why
myself
Auron's
useful.
refused to die to like send this message on.
Yeah, because he doesn't want that to keep happening. Because he
You're not
realizes
gonna try to
that's
stop
why
me, too.
there's like the circle, the cycle.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Got it. So
Thank
that's the reason
Braska
that
still
Auron
has to
refused to
fight
die.
sin, Auron.
Because he doesn't want it to happen to his daughter as well.
Guard him well.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure he gets there. Well, let's go.
And that's one of the things I want you to keep in mind as well. That Auron was, because we keep in mind like we're not with Auron in his prime.
What
Like
do you want
Auron got
now?
killed and he came back. He had to train up again.
Sin
Auron
always
in his
comes
prime
back.
got
He
Braska
comes back
all the
after
way here on his
calm,
own.
Every time.
He did it
cycle
on his
will
own.
continue and your
That's how
deaths
much of a
will mean
fucking
nothing.
badass he was when he was like young.
But there's always a chance it won't.
You know what
come
that
back
means
this
though?
time.
That means that
worth
Auron
trying.
managed to like maybe
I
with Jack
understand what you're
fill
saying,
all
Auron.
of those 3 holes
I'll find a
as
way
2
to break
people
the cycle.
underwater.
And they figured it out.
You
They figured it out. They found a way.
Checked.
Well, that's the thing though, because Auron can't swim because he would have come with us this. That means Jack did it on his own, and I bet he did it
Jack
with
figured out how to be 3 holes at once.
he did it with 3 blitz balls.
He did. Well, that's the Jack shot Mark 4.
The next level. Like, no, I've lost everything. And Auron, he's like, no,
You fucking dickhead! You fool!
you let them die.
And
I find it very
the
strange though
cycle
that
went on.
Auron as a ghost ages still. And I know he's not technically a ghost,
But how? What, you got a
but
plan now?
the weird way that this works of like he's
If
dead
one
but
of
he
us
refused
has
to
to
die,
become a
and
faith,
it's interesting that he ages that much.
volunteer.
And they
Me too,
say,
Yuna.
yeah, they're all volunteer. They say as well that
That still won't
he
change
survived the
anything, you know?
final fight with Sin.
You'd bring the calm,
Mm.
and then what?
It comes
That
back.
won't
And now
break
we've
the
got
cycle.
6 extra people.
We could have 6 final Aeons.
You want to defeat Sin and keep Yuna alive. You don't want Sin to come back, yeah?
How are we going to do
That
that?
is just not gonna
I
happen,
want
brother,
to
you know?
interview John DiMaggio on what he was doing during this.
you'll end
like,
up
What is
when
this
we went
voice?
into this game. What were you aiming for here, Wacker?
Like
Now
Joey
you're
goes,
being
it's like,
childish.
oh, he comes from an island, so he's trying to do a Jamaican
I give
accent.
up.
It's that simple.
Yeah, but then
what would an
I-
adult do then?
But
They know
he,
they can
he
just
just
throw
he
away a
never
summoner.
hits
Then they can
Jamaican.
do whatever they like.
Yeah, almost he brushes up against it
You're
though.
right.
Every now and then.
I might not even have a chance. But no way am I gonna just stand here and let Yuna go. Then what Auron said about there being a
There
way,
is a way.
I think it's true.
You'll think of something?
I like as well. He says, "I think it's true," but he never establishes why he thinks it's true. He just he
Got to know
knows.
something.
You really think she'll help you?
Didn't he just say that
I don't know.
Auron
have to
said
try.
that?
Auron said there might be another way, but then everyone always says
is
no,
my
there isn't.
story.
So
So
Titus is
why
the
would
only
you
one.
not have a word with the guy that
Or I'll
Oh,
stood
end it
next to
here.
you?
Well, Auron says that he thought there might be, but Braska wouldn't listen, and that's the point. Like, no one ever listens because they say, "Well, there is no other way. This is the only way it
But it's my
works."
story too, you know?
It's
Nothing
not that
stops it.
Auron can confirm that there's another way. It's just that he's
To let my fate.
There
Auron
must
is
be.
confident that there must be another way, and
Like-
Titus has gone with him on
Yeah,
it.
like the only way to beat sin can't be the way that results in him always coming back. That's stupid. There has to be another way to
Well,
beat
because that's
sin.
never beating sin, is it?
No.
With no regrets.
You're just powering him up.
That's basically what happens. It's like whatever you use to kill sin, it latches onto.
Hmm.
But it's just that thing. It's like the criticism of just religious dogma, isn't it? Of like just never question it, even though throughout this game we've questioned the shit out of it and we realise, oh, it all just crumbles.
Yeah.
So we'll just go stay. So we don't have to do our cutscene again. Because Yunalesca might clean our clock. We don't know.
Okay.
She is very tough. Eh, eh, eh. Eh.
Meow.
Oh, imagine if Waluigi came in. What'd you do?
Celebrate.
And I like as well Titus' idea of like, why don't we ask Yunalesca? And the insinuation there is that nobody else ever thought to do that.
Hmm.
Just nobody ever thought to ask, is there another way to do this?
Yeah.
They just went right ahead and went, okay, I'll sacrifice insert loved one.
Clearly not very loved one.
Have you chosen the one to become your
That's-
fate?
she says that. It's like, you have to be the
Who
most
will
loved
it
one.
be?
Oh god, this design is
It's
fucking
awful.
awful.
Ask something
And this is a
first.
game with some really good designs
Will
in it.
Sin
Like,
come
Yuna's
back,
design
and
is
should I
incredible.
use the final summoning to-
Like, the combination of, like...
Yeah, because they took all of the
eternal.
lack of misogyny from the other character designs and just whacked it all in one.
yeah, we have to put a little bit in.
And thus is sin reborn.
Like, because, you know,
So that's why Jack
like,
became
yeah,
sick.
Yuna and LuLu are pretty
Sin
reservedly
never
dressed and they
departs
just
from
went
his
there.
destiny.
That's
It is
all in
never ending.
Yunalesca.
And whenever you... And the thing I
Never
always say
ending?
when you're looking at stuff like this
But-
is...
But if
The
we had
people who
told
made
for
this
a
game
cause, Sin
think
will
that you
stop
are a
coming
horny
back,
teenager.
huh?
And if you think that video
Someday
games are a
it'll be
medium
gone,
for
yeah?
people
Will
besides
humanity
horny
ever
teenagers,
attempt
this
to
should
know?
piss you off. Because it's like, it's
Yeah.
infantilizing the entire
This cannot
audience
It
for video
is.
games.
I will say that that was a
State that we can
back in
exercise
2001
sin with
a
complete
very
atonement.
accepted idea.
It's been
It
our
is.
only
But
hope
even
Is
then,
that-
all
adults
these
play video.
years.
Adults have always played
Yes.
video
Hope
games.
is
But the idea was always that
it allows us
we
to
should
accept
market
defeat,
games
however
towards like
tragic it
Horny
may be.
young
teenagers.
male audiences.
That's the thing as well. Oh, look
And
at
I
that!
mean young
Where
as
is
in
the
like, you know,
sense in all
young
this?
teenage, but like, oh,
Braska believed in
teenage,
him,
not
his
young
teachings, and
teenage,
died
just
for them.
teenagers.
And then as well,
Like teenage males.
Believed in Braska and
Yeah.
he gave his life
what
for
about
him.
like, you know, teenage girls or women? Do
chose
they
to
not play
die.
video games? Like, imagine being
No,
like
no, no,
a
no.
little girl
Karl,
playing this game.
it's just the only people that play video games are males between the age of like 13 and 21. That's it.
And that's also as well how Auron got injured. Like, he
Okay.
just decided to swing on God.
Fair play.
And he didn't land a single hit. Because that's that it's he insinuated there, I don't know, he's basically said that he came back
Heaven's
after
teachings and the final
Jack died.
summoning give the people of
So after
Spain
he
hope.
beat Sin and saw Jack die and Braska
Without
die,
hope,
he came back here
they
to
would
like, I'm
grow
gonna kill Yunalesca.
Mhm.
And just missed.
Now choose. Who will be your faith? Who
But yeah,
will
if
be the
you
one to
if you
renew
go
Spain's
back and
hope?
there's pictures of a Nintendo of America booth in like a shop or something somewhere,
Oh, the
and
booth girls.
the booth girls that wore Nintendo DS
gladly
t-shirts
died.
and the tagline on the breast
Is touch me.
was
or
"I
something.
like it when you touch me" or something like that,
But no more.
and it's like
The final summoning.
And that's the thing, is that, like,
this was less than 20 years ago.
It's,
God
that
damn.
it's the great irony
It
that
is
the
our
same
only
like
hope.
weird men who complain
Your
about
father
video games
sacrificed
being
himself to
like
give that hope
not
to the
respected as
people.
an art form are the same ones who
So they
scream
would
and kick
forget
their feet
sorrow.
and drag their heels when gaming tries to move past this.
Mhm.
My
It's like
father
no, it's
And
like
again,
To
like,
make
yeah,
Sparrow's
let's
sorrow
put
go
this into
away.
context. This game is
Not just
21 years
cover it
old.
with
It
lies.
is. It's old enough to drink.
So, like,
Sorrow cannot.
But it's just
Okay,
look at
mate.
it, like, it's so
yeah,
bad.
it's so bad.
It's
It's
so-
so bad. And this was accepted 20 years ago, but
I
even
loved
now you look at certain games and it's like,
I will
ugh.
live with my sorrow.
Look at
And I
like
think-
My own life.
But I was gonna say, I think that's one reason why
I will stand
one of my
my ground and be
favorite
strong.
designs is Bayonetta,
I don't
because
know when it will
whether
be,
you
but someday.
think it or not, it's like flipping it on its head of her owning her sexuality and
False
like
hope.
them playing up to the idea
Poor
that like
creature.
the woman is strong and owns
Throw
that
away
shit.
hope.
yeah. When previously it's like all done. It's like doing that
I
wink
will
wink nudge
free
nudge
you
way
before
towards the
you can
camera.
drown in your
But
sorrow.
then there's so many people that misunderstand that and go, "Oh, Bayonetta's so sexy."
She's so hot.
And it's like, oh, the
Let
point
me
is
be
that like
your
she's
liberator.
a really strong female that uses that to like own it and lure people in and then beat the shit out of them. And
So you ready for like Auron's big speech though? So essentially there, you just went fuck
Or
him,
live and fight your sorrow.
yeah,
and Auron's just giving us his big battle speech.
Your fate is in your hands.
these camera shades.
Kimari, protect Yuna.
Dun, dun, dun.
Fighting.
My God, the cameraman needs to be fired.
Yunalesca.
So they were
Give me a break.
so they were talking about that. It's basically you need to pick someone, and they
And
will
they're
become
all
sick.
like, no, fuck off.
I'd
Yuna
never
says no.
forgive
So
myself.
they were all willing to die, but
No
Yuna
way.
says she doesn't want to do it.
Not if I ran away
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Even in death, yeah?
And they're all like, I guess we're just gonna fight Yunalesca.
Yuna! This is our story. Now let's see
Our
this thing through
story.
together.
Hang on, Titus, fuck off. This is Yuna's story.
Right, let's go. Dun, dun, dun. Bam! 400 damage straight away. Fuck her up.
Like
Ugh.
that's the thing is, I've liked playing this game, but whereas I don't mind like Cloud and Cedar, Cloud and Squall,
sorry?
Cloud and
Squall,
Squall,
yeah.
like for being like, you know, the quiet, like, you know, kind of mostly just kind of, you know, they
Stoic.
shove off the party members and they're quite stoic and rude. Like, as much as that can annoy me, Titus is like an actively annoying character a lot of the time.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah.
He's written
like,
to be a
I much
whiny kid.
prefer the rest of the party than him. He's kind of like the anti-Squall.
It's a game that's held up by its cast. There we go.
D-
That's the
not
kind of damage I
Titus.
want.
Like, it's held up by, you know, Kimari and Yuna, and not Titus. And
You know
they're all like that, to be fair, but at least Cloud and Squall are annoying in quiet ways for the most time.
They are indeed. Save some fucking boy. Try to blind Auron. You think that's gonna work? You know what? Fuck it, Ronto Rage. Kick Yunalesca in the face. Ugh.
I'd have loved if that worked.
Can you
You
imagine?
just kicked her into space, like, fuck you.
Whoa! Oh, it begins!
Oh my word.
Dumb bullshit! Hellbiter! Oh no, titties! So you notice there we're all zombies. Which is good,
Yeah.
because she starts casting death now.
Oh, okay.
And that's the thing that makes her scary.
But if we're zombies, we're fine.
Yeah, so the trick to this fight is you want to have half your party be zombies and half your party be not, because she'll intermittently cast death and full life.
Right. Okay.
And that's like the balance you have to try and strike.
Because, yeah, when she's casting Cura there, it's like, oh
Bad.
no, that's not good.
But sometimes she'll cast death and you're immune to death when you're a zombie. Save some for Kimari. I need to check. Is Kimari blinded? Or is he let's have a look. He's okay, he's just a zombie.
He is blinded.
Is he?
Yeah, you can see the black coming out of his
You can
face.
see it on Auron as well, but I think that's just from being a zombie. Let's have a look. No, look, just zombie.
Oh, right, okay. That really looks like the blind
That's
effect.
why I was checking, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
save some Pokemon.
Squall can perform the Renzokuken, but he can
Does?
also perform... I can't remember the one that's just
Lionheart.
casting... Oh no, I was going to say casting the Spear of Light from the moon down to the earth. Like,
Oh yeah, like Blasting Zone.
Blasting Zone, that was it. Where he puts his sword into like the Trunks mode
Yeah.
and just does the Kamehameha sword and
Just,
fucks him
you
up.
need to be stopped! Fuck it, baseball batter in the face.
Oh, that's
Oh.
a really cool moment when
I missed it up. My bad.
when Trunks just imbues his sword with ki, but then you realise, oh, well, Squall does that. Squall did that 20 years ago, catch up Trunks.
Yeah. Oh, so his Suna doesn't work on Zombie, I guess. That's the second time that's missed.
Yeah, maybe it just doesn't work.
Maybe not. Ow. Actually, no, I want to bring someone else in. I want us all to make sure they've taken part in the battle, so we need to tie this in as well. And he has got Brotherhood, so we can actually check how much health she has. Ooh, 23,000 health. The Reaper of Souls. So it might be worth, like, just chucking down some holy waters to get some heals off.
Doesn't seem like this is the end of it either.
No, she's got a third phase, so of course she does. Oh, damn, they're all zombies again anyway. It's fine, I'm just going to attack her, because like, at this point, she's not that scary.
Right.
Because I'm just trying to stay above 1,000 health, because that's where she's going to kill us, so... Anyone
I'm just
who's...
waiting for that moment when you're like, she's not that scary, obliterate the entire party.
This phase she's not, because she's not going to
Yes.
start casting death and stuff yet. It's when she starts mixing up death and cures. That's where like the trick comes in. They're just like, I'm going to bring in different members of our party. There we go.
I mean, Archangel in chat saying you want to stay zombie for now.
It's more that I want to heal my pie. I want to make sure I'm fully healed before we go in next.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Can you like...
You can turn it off, that's what I'm trying to do.
No, I was gonna say like, can you like cast death or something on them?
Yeah, you can't heal when
Like,
you're a zombie.
heal them?
It's that really annoying thing of like, so I'm trying to cure them so I can heal them and then let them get zombified again.
Right. Okay.
So I'm trying to
right,
like
yeah.
holy water Auron, for example, like just so I can like chuck a spell on it.
Yeah.
So Auron's fine, perfect. Let's just...
No, that missed.
It didn't look. I just don't think he's affected by it anymore. Which means I can just chuck a because I think he's resistant to it, so he must not have got affected last time.
Right. Yeah.
That means I can just throw a heal on Auron.
Okay, it came up with miss, but maybe it was miss on something else. I'm not sure.
It might be missed because he's not affected by zombie yet. Because he is the only one on our team who's resistant to it. Now, speaking about it, like Yuna's still. There we go. Yuna's fine. Yuna's doing good. Might as well. I get the white mage in.
Yeah.
I want to say, yeah. There we go. And I think Whacker as well has the one where he auto cures himself, so I'm going to make him put that on. Just that means Whacker never gets... We've got 2 people on our team who won't be in trouble. Ooh! Okay.
You say that.
This is well where the Mega Phoenixes are a really bad idea. Because the Mega Phoenixes can kill your entire party.
Yeah, because they can just murder whoever zombied.
Exactly. And it might be worth putting Shell on as well, because I think Shell does reduce the amount of healing you get from Cure. So let's try that. Yeah, look, it reduces the amount of healing you get,
okay.
so it does work. Ooh! Ooh, that was right at the tip.
Oh. Uh-oh. Well, that means that she's going to kill a couple of people.
It's fine, we've got Mega Phoenixes.
Okay.
I want to use the Mega Phoenixes to get everyone back to full health.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
Because Whacker's going to take it, watch. Mega Death. So now Whacker can just use the Mega Phoenix and bring him straight back to life. Ow! Well, that means Whacker's going to die when I do this. So actually, to be fair, I might bring back Auron.
Will Whacker die?
He will, because Mega Phoenix will kill him.
I thought Mega Phoenix was just on the 2 that were down.
No, it's on your entire party. It's just it normally misses.
Ah.
And that's why the thing you want to keep one member of your party as a zombie, because he's got all the healing shit on himself. He's probably going to be the one who just stands here and takes it. Like Whacker's job now is just to stand here and take this,
Just tank it.
because he's got protection shell on, I think. Mind blast. That's a terrifying move, isn't it?
That is.
Mind. Oh fuck!
Oh no.
That's the worst thing that could have happened.
Can you like summon to counteract it maybe?
They'll still have it on them, but I can. Is sooner on Auron, because Auron's the one I'm scared of.
Yeah.
Whacker's fine, but if Auron like clips someone, they're fucked.
I wasn't sure like if you go into the summon, will it, you know, reset other characters in your party or whatever?
I think they'll come back in with it on.
Yeah.
There we go. So that deactivates it for us. Perfect. And Whacker is running pretty low on health, but he'll be fine. I don't want to use Lancet. That will hurt him. Fuck it. This gimmick's rough, but it's a lot easier to deal with than the other one because at least we have a chance. You know what I mean?
God, yeah, and the fact that it's casting Mega Death over and over.
Yeah, not just on
That's
it.
not nice.
Not
Just the one time.
So it's worth keeping one. It's at this point as well. I think we're going to be alright. I don't think she has like a super move. It's just this gimmick.
Of like making sure that someone's always zombified.
Yeah, and because I've got plenty of Mega Phoenix downs, I should be alright. Speaking of which, Riku. She's a nice full health character, and she does have life. I am curious though. Is Yunalesca weak to healing magic? I'm very curious. I'm going to double check that. I'm going to bring in Tidus because he's got Sensor. So she's vulnerable to holy magic. I don't think she's vulnerable to healing magic. So I'm not going to try and do that. Just in case. That's a pretty brutal one, that, isn't it? Zombie Regan. Mugger. Oh yeah. Attack. So now it's just attack. We should be good. I'm feeling pretty confident. Because I don't think she's got a stupid attack. I'm going to keep saying that because it's got to tempt her to do it. And that'd be really funny. It'd be really funny if she tries to fuck us up. Mind blast. Do not confuse Zol, please. Now, this is the scariest attack because it means that Whacker might kill us. And we don't want that. Throw the remedy at him.
It doesn't seem, from what I can read, that Yunalesca like has a specific weakness.
Okay.
It's just be sensible about like having zombie on your team and battle her down.
Yeah, it's more like we're all on really low health. That's what I'm worried about. Like just try to maintain. Try and keep people at least on like 1,000 health each. That's my worry.
Yeah.
Like try and keep us all on 1,000 health and play Stargo. Why not? Whee! So it's another really tactical fight, but it's not as bad.
Yeah.
It's fine, he'll come back. That's actually a good thing, because it means he comes back with more health. So now we have someone with like over 1,000 health who can just heal himself. That's a little snacky. Little snack. Mega death! Oh fuck's sake, we just brought him back to life. Oh shit, wait. Zombie wore off. Zombie wore off Whacker.
Oh no.
So I thought Whacker still had zombie, he just wore off.
Oh no.
Oh, that was amazing. He was like, oh yeah, one of us is still a zombie. And he's like, oh, Whacker's zombie wore off. It's like, hey guys, I'm starting to feel a little bit... Just reaches into the chest.
No.
Boom. Because, oh yeah, one of us is still a zombie right now. That's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
That was awkward. I wonder why. Do you think the remedy cured him a zombie?
And
Because that's the thing, like, Isuna's not been curing our teammates of zombie, has it? So I assume that remedy wouldn't either. Maybe the remedy cured him of zombie. I just didn't realise. Because I was actually under the assumption that remedy and Isuna are the same thing. But maybe they're slightly different in their effect. You can see that it's a very doable fight.
yes, yeah.
But unfortunately, we're not able to do it today, or even this week, or next week, or the week after that, because I am now going on holiday as of 24 hours from now. So I'll be on holiday in 24 hours.
So what's your plans for tomorrow? Because I'm, from the looks of it, going to be playing MGS, the original.
Who are you? So I think I'm going to, before I go, I'm going to be streaming Metal Gear Solid. I'm going to stream Metal Gear Revengeance.
Oh, okay.
So I might join you on stream for a bit for that, because I need to fly tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the morning, so I'm getting a train at 3 o'clock.
Okay.